There is a video I want to play now. But let me just say something before I play that video. I've said in one of my videos that these people we are dealing with, they are not humans. They buy people because of what they believe. It is their belief, a part of Islamic belief. That's the deadly one. They believe that what they are doing is right. And to stop this thing is not by unity. Because it's either you dance to that tune or they will buy you. That is what they believe. That is what they believe. Just take your time and listen to this video that I want to play now.
There are accumulation of grievances in this country, either against individuals, against institutions, against the government. Why? Because these conflicts happen and nothing is done. And then the society moves on as if everything is okay. So it's really going to be a very, very big problem. How do we overcome that? At the Kuka Center, we try to provide community engagement. And one of the things that is missing, really, is just like what happened in Gachacha, Rwanda, the Gachacha project, where simply people come and sit down and tell the truth and onboarding what has been in their mind, just bring out all the poison that has been accumulated over the years and tell their own stories. I will give an example. Myself and Bishop Kuka, when we started this program, we were in Maiduguri, just to speak to victims. And one of the women said, even if you bring back my son, who is a member of Boko Haram, I won't forgive him because he killed his father and his own brothers in my presence for not believing in his own brand of Islam. And a lot of families are living with these stories, but they don't have the platform.
There's no outlet.
There's no outlet to even share really what is happening. And I think for us, it's a very, very serious problem. If you look at people, these institutions like NIM Foundation, run by Akilu, Dr. Akilu, these are the sort of interventions that they are offering. So beyond relief materials, beyond physical rebuilding of houses, the mental recovery of the person is much more important. And I think that we can only do our best, but the government really has to step up too.
And as you said, beyond Owo and some of the other places that you mentioned, there are numerous other attacks that don't even make the headlines.
Absolutely.
In other places in Nigeria, in churches and so on, in recent years. But when President Trump talks about an existential threat to Nigeria's Christian population, how do you respond to that?
Technically, we don't want to lay too much emphasis on the technical definition of genocide. I think the most important thing is that lives are being lost. And let us deal with what Trump has not said, rather than what he has said. Trump didn't say Christians are killing Muslims or Muslims are killing Christians. Trump did not say he is coming to fight Muslims in Nigeria. We believe that the jihadists and the terrorists are killing both Christians and Muslims. And so if the intention of the Trump government is to come into this country to take out the terrorists, I think all of us as citizens will eventually, benefit actually from that.
Because the fact is that the government isn't succeeding in doing it.
For 15 years, government after government, nothing has been done. And I think people are tired of the conflict. Sometimes I go to my local church here for Mass every Sunday. I have to carry with me bags, of food items because the church is filled with people who probably are IDPs that run away from this conflict, and you cannot preach in the name of Jesus and then walk away, leaving them in the same hunger and the same social condition. And I think that it's really very serious and people are really tired. I am happy. Really, I was mentioning to Bishop Cook, and he told me, what? This period for Nigeria is a God-given period. It's a period for us to have the most difficult conversations that we have always avoided in the history of this country. So, for example, should Nigeria have two sets of law, the Constitution and the Sharia? Why can't we have one and all of us comply with that set?
Especially when this country claims to be a secular
Absolutely. Country. So it's an important period. It's like we are all having a virtual conversation across the country. In the market, online, offline, people are really talking about this issue. And the risk we run is actually that this period may just come and pass as a very normal thing, and no strategic decision is taken as to how we can come out of the woods. So it's important we have this very difficult this conversation.